Hey there, Griff Hamlin here from Blues Guitar Unleashed. Welcome and thanks for joining me today. In today's video, I want to talk to you about a really cool idea. I kind of stole this from All Your Love, I Miss Lovin' by Otis Rush. And it's a really neat way of just utilizing chord shapes. So you're literally just playing chords. There's no scale involved. You're just playing the chord shapes and kind of turning it into a solo. At the very least, kind of a cool intermediate melody between, I'll say, the rhythm and an actual solo. So let me kind of break this down for you, show you how it goes. Now, first of all, I want to make it clear I'm using a really bright tone. So this is my 69 Stratocaster. It's got 69 pickups, just, basic, I'll say, stuff. I don't know what the original guitar was on the recording, but it's definitely got a bright sound. I had a hard time getting that out of my rig with anything equipped with humbuckers, so I would suggest maybe a Strat or a Telecaster to get that bite if that's what you're looking for. The main thing that I have is that slapback delay. So you can hear right after I strike the strings, I get that little slap, and that's my delay pedal. If I take it off, you can hear it's gone. So I'm going to leave it off while I kind of describe everything, but then when I play it, I think it sounds really cool to have that slapback on there. It's just a very low, the repeats are 1, that's just it. And you just set the delay time so that you kind of have just a little bit of separation between, hitting the strings and hearing that delay. And that's all you have to do. It's really not very complicated. So what we're going to do, this is in the key of F sharp minor. So if you think of an F sharp minor blues, our 1 would be F sharp, okay? And it could be down here, for example. If we put it here, our 1 would be F sharp, our 4 would be B, right? It's always on the next string up. Our C sharp would be 2 frets up from there, our 5 chord. So we'd have an F sharp minor, B minor, C sharp minor. It's kind of the same way up here. If I have F sharp minor, when I start on the 5th string root, the 5 chord is right below it. So that's the C sharp minor. Go down a couple frets, I got the B minor, okay? So you've got those chords available. Now, what happens in this tune, I believe, is instead of going from 1 to 4 like this, it's 1 all the way down to the 4 there at the B minor. So 2nd fret on the 5th string is the B, 4th fret is the C sharp, 9th fret is the F sharp. That's our 1. So if you take that F sharp minor chord, which is 9, 11, 11, 10, 9, okay? I'm just going to use the 11, 10, 9 part of it. Just those top 3 strings. And there's a pattern. 1 is the arrest. Okay, so beat 1 is arrest. Then I'm going to go 3rd string, 2nd string, 3rd string, 1st string, 3rd string, 2nd string, 3rd string, 1st string, back to the 3rd string. In time, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1. Okay, now notice that that much is, I'll say, a pickup. Okay, that's the end of the previous 12 bars. The start of this 12 bar form is that. So 3, 4, 1, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2. That's the top of the form. Again, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. Same pickup. But it only goes as far as that 2nd string. We kind of leave a rest there at the very end of the bar because you got to slide down. You got to have time to move. And then we hit the B minor chord, which is the 4 chord. And notice that kind of, going with the vibe of the song, it doesn't do anything special. It just strikes the chord and holds it. And then that pickup again, back to the F sharp minor, which instead of just striking it, he just plays the 2 notes. Now you can just strike it if you want. Okay, whatever you feel like. Then we're going to go one more time down to the 4 chord. And the 4 chord has this really cool quarter note triplet thing before going down to the B minor. And then you strike that on beat 4 and slide up to the F sharp minor. And then you'll have a break, the drums will change. It goes to a shuffle feel, and I'll say the solo in earnest starts. But what I do want to real quick break down for you is these quarter note triplets on the 5 chord. So again, I'm here at the C sharp minor, 3rd bar from the end, the 5, 4, 5, 6. So what I'm going to do is I've got to switch my counting. I've got to go 1 and 2, and now I've got to switch to 3 and is a rest, 4 and I strummed it up. It doesn't matter up or down, and then 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, and I'm to the F sharp minor. So let me do that a little more steady. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and if you wanted to go around again, you would start over at that point. Okay, so one more time up to speed, just the last little bit. 1, 2, 3. Here's the 5 chord. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. So it's a very cool idea. Now, you could change this, right? If you changed that pattern, you could literally play that over anything. Okay, anytime you have a minor chord, you can just play that little arpeggio, just that little bit. You don't have to start at the bottom, you could start at the top. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Right? You can start in the middle. 1 and 2 and 3. Any pattern would do. It's just some sort of idea there to fill up the space, give the impression of the chord that's being played. Now, let's say you were playing something like The Thrill Is Gone, where you have, B minor, E minor, and then instead of B minor, E minor, instead of F sharp minor, you have that flat 6 turnaround, which is G major 7 or G7, depending on who you ask, F sharp 7. Okay, so what you can remember is that instead of a major 7th, any major 7th or dominant 7th chord has a major chord in it. Okay, so you can take advantage of that. You can play just that major chord. Instead of having to play all of the notes in a G major 7 or, trying to somehow get a G dominant 7, right, trying to reach or do something like that. Just play the major chord, right? So instead of playing my that whole G, I would just play the major part. Again, just those top 3 strings. And the F sharp, and the B minor. It's all right there. So again, just a lot of different kinds of things that you can do with this. So let me play it down full speed all the way through for you one more time. Check it out. 2, 3, 4. And of course, the use of the whammy bar, not required. I just think it sounds cool. You add that little bit of delay, add a little bit of reverb to it, give a little bit of warble if you've got the bar, and it gets kind of swimmy and almost surfy. It's just a cool sound. So, hope you dig that. Have some fun with it. Play around with it. As always, I'm Griff Hamlin from Blues Guitar Unleashed. You can learn more about everything I do at bluesguitarunleashed.com, or I'll try and leave links near this video for you. And I'll talk to you real soon. Take care.